What if I told you that the secrets of success and inner strength were discovered over 2,000 years ago? Ancient philosophers knew what modern coaches sell for thousands of dollars. Today, I'll share motivational techniques from the greatest thinkers of the past that will change your life forever. Get ready to learn how Socrates, Marcus Aurelius, and Confucius achieved incredible heights using simple yet powerful principles. Stay until the end. A true revelation awaits you. Imagine this. You wake up every morning with a clear purpose, unshakable confidence, and iron discipline. Sounds like fantasy? Now imagine achieving this using the wisdom of people who lived thousands of years ago. Ancient philosophers didn't just contemplate life. They created practical systems for achieving greatness. And the most amazing part? Their methods still work today in our digital world. Let's start with Socrates' technique, which he called know thyself. This great thinker understood you cannot change what you don't know. His method of self-analysis through questions is revolutionary. Every day, ask yourself 3 Socratic questions. What do I really know? Why do I think this way? And how will this help me become better? This simple practice develops critical thinking and self-awareness. Modern example, Elon Musk regularly questions his beliefs and strategies. He uses the Socratic method to find weaknesses in his plans and improve them. Let's move to Stoicism, the philosophy of inner strength. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and philosopher, left us Meditations, a guide for managing emotions and thoughts. The main principle of Stoicism: control what you can control and accept what you cannot. This frees up enormous amounts of energy that we waste worrying about things beyond our control. Practical application. When facing a problem, ask yourself, can I change this? If yes, take action. If no, accept it and look for growth opportunities in the situation. Epictetus, another great Stoic, taught the technique of morning reflection. Every morning he would imagine possible difficulties of the day and mentally prepare for them. This is called negative visualization. Try this technique. Spend 5 minutes each morning thinking about possible challenges of the day. Mentally rehearse how you'll react calmly and wisely. This prepares your mind for any trials. Now let's turn to Eastern wisdom. Confucius created a system of personal development based on constant learning and self-improvement. His famous phrase, "To learn and not to think is useless." Confucius developed the method of daily lessons. At the end of each day, he analyzed his actions, extracted lessons, and planned improvements for tomorrow. This is an ancient prototype of the modern success journal. Confucian practice. Every evening, write down 3 things you learned during the day, 3 mistakes you made, and 3 ways to be better tomorrow. In a month, you'll be amazed by your progress. Lao Tzu, founder of Taoism, taught the principle of Wu Wei, action through non-action. This doesn't mean passivity, but following the natural flow of life without wasting energy on resistance. In the modern world, this means work with circumstances, not against them. Look for opportunities in crises. Learn to adapt rather than breaking walls with your head. Jack Ma, creator of Alibaba, serves as an example. He used Taoist principles in business. Instead of fighting competitors, he created an ecosystem where all participants win. Aristotle gave us the concept of the golden mean, balance between extremes. He understood sustainable success is achieved not through extreme actions, but through consistency and moderation. Apply Aristotle's principle in goal setting. Set ambitious but achievable goals. Don't strive for unrealistic results, but don't lower the bar either. Find your golden mean. Epictetus, contrary to popular belief, didn't preach hedonism. He taught reasonable pleasure, obtaining joy through achieving inner peace and absence of suffering. Epicurus technique distinguished between true and false pleasures. True pleasures, health, friendship, knowledge, bring long-term happiness. False ones, luxury, fame, give short-term satisfaction but can lead to suffering. Diogenes of Sinope, the Cynic philosopher, practiced radical simplicity. He rejected everything unnecessary to gain true freedom. His method of voluntary minimalism is more relevant than ever. Try Diogenes' exercise. Every month get rid of 30 unnecessary things. This frees not only physical space, but mental space too, allowing you to focus on what matters. Seneca, Roman Stoic and advisor to emperors, developed the technique of time constraints. He lived as if each day could be his last, which gave special value to every moment. Practice Seneca's memento mori. Regularly remind yourself of life's finite nature. This isn't a depressing practice, but a motivating one. It makes you value time and not waste it on trivial matters. Plotinus taught the concept of soul's ascension, gradual movement from material to spiritual. His technique consisted of daily reflections on higher purposes and meanings. Adapt Plotinus's method. Define your highest values and goals. Make every decision by asking, does this bring me closer to my highest goals? Heraclitus said, you cannot step into the same river twice. He understood that change is the only constant in life. His philosophy of adaptation helps not just survive, but thrive in a changing world. Apply Heraclitus's principle. Perceive changes as opportunities. Develop mental flexibility. Learn to adapt quickly and benefit from any circumstances. Pythagoras created not only mathematical theorems, but also a system of spiritual development. His golden verses contain practical advice for self-improvement and ethical living. One of Pythagoras' key principles: don't say little about many things, but say much about few. This teaches focus and deep understanding instead of superficial knowledge about everything. Empedocles developed the theory of 4 elements and applied it to human nature. He understood the importance of balance between different aspects of personality for achieving harmony. Use Empedocles' balance principle. Develop all aspects of your personality evenly: physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. Weakness in one area weakens everything. Zeno of Elea created famous paradoxes that taught deep analysis and critical thinking. His method of paradoxical thinking helps find non-obvious solutions. Practice Zeno's technique. When facing a complex problem, deliberately consider paradoxical or counterintuitive solutions. Often these turn out to be breakthrough ones. Anaxagoras taught that in everything there is a portion of everything. This understanding of the interconnectedness of all existence helps develop empathy and systems thinking. Apply Anaxagoras' principle in relationships. Understand that every person contains the entire spectrum of human qualities. This helps better understand others and find common ground. Parmenides asserted the importance of distinguishing between truth and opinion. His criteria for truth help make decisions based on facts, not emotions or prejudices. Use Parmenides' test. Before important decisions, ask yourself, is this based on facts or my assumptions? This will help avoid many mistakes. Democritus, creator of atomic theory, also developed an ethical system based on moderation and inner calm. His concept of ataraxia teaches imperturbability in the face of difficulties. Practice Democritus's ataraxia. In stressful situations, imagine yourself as an observer watching events from the outside. This creates emotional distance and helps make reasonable decisions. Protagoras declared, "Man is the measure of all things." This isn't egocentrism, but understanding personal responsibility for one's perception of the world and reaction to events. Protagoras' principle: take full responsibility for your life. Don't look for someone to blame in external circumstances, but look for ways to influence the situation by changing your actions and attitude. Gorgias developed the art of persuasion, not for manipulation, but for spreading truth and goodness. His techniques help communicate effectively and inspire others. Use Gorgias' method. Before persuading others, make sure your intentions are pure and your goals noble. True charisma comes from sincerity and desire to help. Socrates also taught the importance of friendship and mentorship. He understood that we grow not in isolation, but in a community of like-minded people. Create your philosophical circle. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow, honestly point out mistakes, and support you in difficult times. The quality of your environment determines the quality of your life. Aristippus of Cyrene taught reasonable hedonism, the ability to get maximum pleasure from life without becoming a slave to desires. His principles help find balance between work and rest. Practice conscious enjoyment. When you rest, rest completely. When you work, work with full dedication. Don't mix these states. Thyself, founder of the Cynic school, taught self-sufficiency and independence from external circumstances. His techniques for developing inner strength are relevant in an era of economic instability. Develop Thyself's philosophical independence. Learn to find happiness and motivation within yourself, not in others' approval or external achievements. Xenophanes criticized anthropomorphic gods and taught rational thinking. His skepticism helps not take other statements on faith and develop your own opinion. Practice Xenophanes' healthy skepticism. Don't take anything on faith, verify information from multiple sources, form your own opinion based on facts. All these techniques share one thing. They require constant practice and self-discipline. Ancient philosophers understood that knowledge without application is useless. Choose 3 techniques that resonate with you most. Practice them daily for a month. The results will exceed your expectations. You've just discovered motivational techniques that have helped achieve greatness for millennia. These methods haven't become outdated. They've become even more relevant in our rapidly changing world. Start applying them today. If this video inspired you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments which techniques seem most interesting to you. See you in the next videos where we'll continue studying the wisdom of ages.